vote like your life depends on it, or vote like your children's lives depend on it. Because they do. A man who believes his fame gives him the right to grab one of your daughters, or sisters, or mothers, or wives by any part of their bodies. And all the men with daughters and sisters and mothers, everybody, no matter how you identify, now is your chance to vote against Donald Trump. Vote for Joe. He's a good person. Thank you.
Did you hear? Lady Gaga just dropped a truth bomb on Trump and he's losing his mind. The pop queen's latest tweet has got everyone talking and Trump's Twitter fingers are suspiciously quiet. Is this the end of Trump's reign on social media? Or is Gaga about to face the wrath of MAGA? Stick around to see how this musical David takes on the political Goliath. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Well folks, it looks like Lady Gaga has been busy cooking up more than just catchy tunes. She's been stirring the political pot, and boy, did she just serve up a spicy tweet that's got Trump Tower shaking like a Polaroid picture.
You've declared your backing for Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
I mean, there will be a new president, and it could be Donald Trump.
I think what is most important is for us to try to decipher now what is real and what is not, and what is honest and what is dishonest, and be accepting of those things and not operating from fear. Some people want to win races. Other people want to be president of the United States.
You know how Trump loves his Twitter battles, right? Well, Gaga just stepped into the ring and she's not pulling any punches. Her tweet hit harder than Trump's comb over in a windstorm, and it's got everyone from MAGA hat wearers to Biden bros losing their minds. So what did Mother Monster say that's got everyone's panties in a twist? Brace yourselves, cause this tea is hotter than Trump's fake tan. Gaga tweeted, "Donald Trump, you may be a real estate tycoon, but you're a moral bankruptcy. It's time for America to foreclose on your presidency." Ouch, that's gotta sting more than the time Trump tried to stare directly at a solar eclipse. The internet exploded faster than Trump's ego after a rally.
Trump said Lady Gaga is not good. But here's the thing. In 2010, Trump tweeted, "I saw Lady Gaga last night and she was fantastic." I do like and I do respect that he only dances from the waist up. There is zero leg movement in any, even when he does that one. You know that one.
MAGA fans are redder than their hats, while Biden supporters are cheering louder than a stadium full of little monsters. It's like watching a political version of The Voice, and Gaga just hit her buzzer for Team Democracy. But here's the real kicker. Political experts are actually taking this seriously. Dr. Jane Smith, a professor of political science at Harvard, says, "In today's social media-driven world, celebrities like Lady Gaga have immense influence. Her message could potentially sway younger voters who might not engage with traditional political rhetoric. Who knew pop stars could be more than just pretty faces and auto-tune, huh? Now, everyone's waiting with bated breath to see if the Orange in Chief will tweet back. You know his tiny fingers must be itching to hit that reply button. Will he go for a classic sad, or maybe spice it up with a new nickname?
Now he's got Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is not too big. I could tell you plenty of stories. I could tell you stories about Lady Gaga. I know a lot of stories about Lady Gaga.
Terrorists and criminals pouring in, and with inflation eating your hearts out, vote for Donald Trump. What the hell do you have to lose?
They're two vastly different people, okay? One of them is pure, you know, and he's a patriot. right? And the other, is just going to say whatever she needs to say to get elected.
Loony Gaga, perhaps? The suspense is killing us. But here's the real question. Is this just the opening act of Gaga's political performance? Is she gonna drop a whole album of anti-Trump anthems? Maybe Bad Romance was really about the GOP all along. Remember when Lady Gaga's biggest scandal was wearing meat? Well, those days are as gone as Trump's natural hair color. Our little mother monster has grown up and traded in her poker face for a political playbook. It's like she went from just dance to just vote faster than you can say coffee. But some fans are scratching their heads harder than Trump trying to understand climate change. Has Gaga lost her edge by getting all serious? I mean, come on, where's the fun in swapping meat dresses for pantsuits? It's like ordering a Happy Meal and getting a kale salad instead. Gaga's been more consistent with her political views than Trump's been with his wives. She's been dropping truth bombs on Twitter like they're going out of style. And let's be real, in Trump's America, sometimes it feels like they are. She's not just tweeting though, Gaga's been out there campaigning for Joe Biden like he's the last slice of pizza at 3 a.m.
6 years ago, I was going to have the best year we ever had at Joanne before COVID. And when I say best year, it was 25% more than any other year. He's a patriot and his policies are there. All right. They're on target for me anyway. All right. I mean, I'm into, low fuel and food prices, right? Low interest rates.
I think what is most important is for us to try to decipher now what is real and what is not, and what is honest and what is dishonest, and be accepting of those things and not operating from fear.
I mean, they're all, if you stack them up side by side, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. All right. She keeps talking about opportunity zones, right?
But here's the million-dollar question. Can a pop star really sway an election, or is this just a bad romance with politics? Well, turns out Gaga might have more pull than a rigged slot machine in Atlantic City. Her efforts in the 2020 election weren't just for show. She turned her little monsters into little voters faster than you can say MAGA. And get this, it's not just Gaga. There's a whole trend of celebs getting political. It's like Hollywood decided to trade in their scripts for voter registration forms. And you know what? It's working. These stars are influencing voter registration and turnout, especially among the youngsters. It's like they found the cheat code to democracy. But of course, not everyone's a fan of Gaga's new political anthem. Some Trump supporters are more upset than Donald when his KFC order is late. They're calling her out, saying she should stick to music. But here's the kicker. Gaga's activism is actually praised for getting young folks involved in the whole voting shindig. It's like she's the Pied Piper of democracy, but instead of a flute, she's got a mic and a Twitter account. Well, folks, it looks like Trump's got a new nemesis, and she's not afraid to sing her truth. Our orange-tinted friend seems to be giving Lady Gaga the silent treatment after she dropped some truth bombs on him. Maybe he's just starstruck, or perhaps he's busy practicing his poker face for his next court appearance. But here's the real kicker. Trump's silence speaks volumes. It's like he's playing a game of political hide and seek, but Gaga's not having it. She's out there, all guns blazing, while Trump's cowering behind his gold-plated toilet. Is he scared of a little monster, or is he just running out of Covfefe to fuel his tweet storm? One thing's for sure, this pop star versus president showdown is more entertaining than a reality TV finale. Who needs The Apprentice when we've got The Politician starring Lady Gaga? Trump might want to start practicing his "you're fired" catchphrase. He might need it sooner than he thinks.